It all starts with a dead girl.
Ah, she ate shit real hard. Run, bitch. She's definitely oh, she's definitely a dead girl. Hello, strange man. Ooh, that gash on her face. Well, that's how she died. Roll credits. The Medium.
Ever since I was little, I've had this dream. It's the end of summer. A girl is running through the woods. The moon, the scent of pines. And then the gunshot.
Is that her? Does she have a gash?
It always
on the side
felt
of her
so
face?
real. The blood on my cheek, the cold sweat running down my skin. I'd managed to convince myself it really happened. This scar of a memory. A part of me I could never fully understand. Well, that wasn't the only part. No wonder people used to think I was strange. If they only knew.
She just talking to me?
That day when the phone rang, it was the hardest day of my life. The day I went home to say goodbye to my father. To dress him up for his last journey. Put him in a suit, fix his tie. Simple. Just the things he did every day. But looking through his stuff wasn't easy. I needed a moment to pull myself together. I was almost ready. I just had to find his
Red.
special tie clip.
Oh, hi. Can I zoom in? No, not really. Oh, that's how. Funeral. Oh, I just got so many funerals. All Souls Day. Oh, wait. All Saints Day and All Souls Day, and then surgery. Oh, okay. I was a wee baby. She got 2 funerals at one day? Okay, so I only barely know the premise of this game, which is, oh, I can't go over here. There's basically 2 worlds. One that she sees and one of that, like, oh,
Shit.
a
Yeah.
little heart.
Nice to see you too.
One that, like, her astral projection kind of sees. Also, you know, I heard this game had, like, some cool Silent Hill vibes, and oh my god, does it. Oh, she's hungry. What? Oh, I was confused. I'm like, why do you want me to put a
Looks
funeral key here?
nourishing.
Oh, this is straight up, like, with the fixed camera? Oh, boy.
Here
Oh,
you go.
boy.
What's your face? Glad to see you're still kicking around.
Kitty. Alright. Symbolic funeral at Serzia Mine. Candles were lit. This is not my funeral. Oh, okay, you can read that if you want. I have spooks to attend to.
I can't believe it's all still here. Oh, Jack.
Oh, there's a lot of dots. Hold on, one at a time. Illuminate photo for 5 seconds. Dip in multigrade for 3. Dip in stop for 3. Dip in fixa for 3. Alright, so. Yes. In case you can't read that. Do I have a picture to dip? No. Okay, there we go.
I guess I forgot about this one. I can do it now.
Let's do this. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Okay. Maybe it's not the best. 2, 3.
That was the last photo I took of
Hey!
you, Jack. Shit.
Okay. Get me out of here. Is there another picture? Nope. What if I overdid it? Wait, was that more cigarettes for me? Nope. Can I run? Not really. Let's check the restroom. There we go.
Interesting.
Okay. 1984. Good. This is George Orwell, right? What we got? What we got?
Right.
Tie clip. That's what
The
I'm
tie
looking for.
clip.
So
Pull
probably the
yourself together, Marianne.
bedroom. I would assume bedroom. Kitty.
Jack's room. It's like he never... Damn it.
How do I get in there?
Jack was a humble, religious man. He ran a funeral home, and I'd help out whenever I could. It felt good to be useful.
Oh wait, it's not even what. Here we go.
I used to think I'd never fit in. But Jack, he didn't mind my weirdness. He kept telling me I was special.
Oh, Jack, you're such a nice guy. Do you got a tie clip somewhere in this photo? Nope.
Keep hissing at me. Who do you think's gonna feed you now?
Tie clip.
Come on, Jack. Where'd you put it? Okay. Let's do this the other way.
Oh.
There you are.
I have spider sense. Alright.
Jack was part of the Solidarity movement. He spent a few months in an internment camp, but even that couldn't dampen his spirit.
Alright. Kitty. Love me.
Love me.
What's in here? Oh, spooky dolls.
weird to be back in my old room.
Ah, it's your room.
So many memories. Yeah. I used to have a thing for them. Don't know why, really. I guess they just used to make me happy. Jack knew it well. That's why there's so many of them here. Kids from the orphanage. Not all of them had my luck.
Bro, look
That's
at his
why I kept
face.
coming back to
Look at
play,
that man's.
to take care of them, to
He's
listen.
just a puppet.
That was the least I could do.
Anything else in here? Nope. How about right here?
I used to get a lot of these. To me, they were like trophies. Badges of honor for doing the right thing. Jack wasn't too amused, but he did his best to cover for me. I kind of feel bad for making him go through all that.
Dear Mr. Orkin, we must request you attend to the next parent-teacher meeting as we would like to discuss with you the situation that took place last Saturday. To recap, Marianne gave one of the students a message from his recently deceased grandmother. Ooh. We understand it was Marianne's way of consoling her fellow student, but we're sure you realize that this behavior is inappropriate, to say the least. Given that this is not the first behavioral problem we've informed you about, we believe it's high time for us to meet and talk about Marianne's future in our school. Sincerely, Zoifa, principal of
My oldest family heirloom. As a kid, I'd show this to people just to freak them out. I'd usually say something like, "Pretty sick, huh?" I was such a dork.
Wait, what does that say? Second-degree thermal burns. Can I? Oh, why? Okay. At 3 years old, second-degree thermal burns covering 35% of the total surface body surface area, trunk and upper limbs. Suspected inhalation injury. Care management and stabilization, early wound recovery, respiratory support initiated, fluid resuscitation initiated, pain control initiated, patient placed on high flow oxygen until carbon monoxide poisoning is ruled out. Ow. Alright. I was on fire at one point in my life. Doesn't seem like a good point, but it's a point indeed.
We lived upstairs from Jack's funeral home. It wasn't as weird as it sounds.
No?
Besides,
Anything over here?
if it wasn't for that, I may never have learned to use my powers.
Oh, is there really nothing over here? Nope. More cigarettes. Dirty smoker. Anything right here? Nope.
Jack taught me to accept my condition. Of all my foster parents, he was the only one who saw it as a gift and not a curse.
The last goodbye, a funeral home. Cheesy name, but it worked.
Jack's in the prep room. Oh,
That's
weird.
kind of sad.
I don't remember locking it. The key should be in the office.
Oh, what? Okay, well, this is visitation room. What's over here? Seems like an office. Hey, Jesus.
Here it is.
We'll take that. Record of funeral. Name of deceased Adam Nowak. All right. Say how married. Okay. Oh, car accident. Rip. Jack, Mrs. Nowak brought funeral payment confirmation today. It's in the cabinet. Also, Robert took Friday off, so we'll need to find someone else for the funeral. Jack's seems like a pretty nice guy. You know? Alright, time to prep the body. Can we go into the visitor's room? No, not yet. Ooh. Extra spooky.
Not sure if I'm ready for this.
Hello. Ah, see, that's sad. Wait, can I wear another jacket?
Hey, Jack.
2 jackets are better than 1. Nothing else in here besides this drawer, which is obviously just... Well, that's sad.
I got your special clip.
Well,
Snazzy.
okay.
You wouldn't have it any other way.
And now I will combine.
I didn't expect this to be easy. I guess I didn't know what to expect. When things get personal, it just burns you from the inside out. There. I guess you're ready. But am I? The sign says closed.
Wait a tick. The spooks are here. Oh! Hello. What can I do for you? Sir, we are closed. Oh, no, sir. You can't. Who's breaking shit? Sir, stop it.
What the hell?
Are my... Ah!
Guess you felt it
Oh,
too.
kitty.
Huh? And then it happened. As it did so many times before. Just when I thought my day couldn't get any worse.
that darn notebook. I'm gonna be late. I need to find that. Marianne? Marianne, are you crying, my child?
Oh, hi. Hi, Jack.
It's fine, Jack.
Now, you didn't happen to see my notebook, did you, darling? My memory's a bit fuzzy. So much for aging gracefully, eh? Where is that thing?
Listen, Jack. You should probably get some rest. Forget the notebook.
Oh, no. I've got so much work, my dear.
It's okay,
No,
Jack.
I can't just... What?
Let it go. It's not important.
You are crying. What's wrong, dear?
Well, you're missing a chunk
Why
of your
is it
head,
so
Jack.
cold in here? Where is that damn notebook?
It's okay, Jack. It's okay.
My sweet little Marianne. What would I ever do without you?
Jack, don't worry about it. It's time to get some rest.
Oh, Marianne.
Yeah?
Oh, I'm worried about the surgery. When I'm at the hospital, are you sure you're going to be all right?
Yes, Jack. It's gonna be fine.
You know, I promised myself once I would never let anything happen to you. Not while I'm around.
I'll be fine. I promise.
No risky stuff, then. Huh? All right?
All right, Jack. Now, get some rest.
I need... Oh, yes. Be good, Marianne. I love you, my child. I've loved you since the moment you walked into my life. Remember that. Always.
It's so spooky for such a sweet moment.
Most people would give anything to have that opportunity. To say all the things that were left unsaid. But it didn't make things any easier. I could help 1,000 souls cross over, but when it came to Jack, it still hurt like hell. I love you too, Daddy. I used to think everyone saw the world the way I did. Divided. Torn between two realities. But no. I was the only one. Or so I thought. We're closed. There's another funeral home across town. I can give you the number.
Marianne,
Who is this?
you don't know me, Marianne, but I know you.
Look, if this is a joke,
You need to listen to me, Marianne.
okay, I'm hanging up.
I know what you are.
What? Who is this?
My name is Thomas. I need your help.
Listen, if that's all you've got, I'm...
No, there's more. I can give you the answers you've been looking for your whole life. But I need you to trust me.
Trust you. I don't even know you.
It all starts with a dead girl.
What did you say?
The Neva Resort. Find me there. Please. The light, it's almost gone. It's not dark yet, but it's getting there. You're the only one who can stop it. You're my only chance.
Hello? Hello? Shit. And off I went, on nothing but a hunch. A call from a complete stranger. But I'd learned to trust my instincts, and there was something about this guy, his voice. Felt like I should know him. Either way, he sure seemed to know me.
Is this the
The
hotel?
Neva Workers Resort. Right off the bat, I could feel there was something off about that place. Anyone home? I guess not. What the? Hello?
Oh,
Thomas?
well. That's not spooky. Where are you trying to go there? All right. Can we hop through windows? Is this Last of Us? Oh, wait, yeah, I totally can just
You
hop
want
on
to keep
this?
me out,
Yeah.
Neva?
There we go.
They're gonna have to do better than that. Not a whole lot of people knew about Neva. It used to be a government-owned vacation resort. Until one day it just stopped. And so an urban legend was born.
You know what? Let me check this car.
The Neva Massacre.
Nothing.
The details were always fuzzy. Crazed workers, ancient curses. You know, the usual.
Alright, so this is just mini Silent Hill. Silent Resort. A ball from Toy Story? Oh, hello, child. I'm pressing the button. How long do you want me to press this button for? Hello? Okay. That's a lot. Oh! Actual children feet. Right, so it's this way. We're following the spooky.
What's this?
Ooh. T and K. Ah. I see your hand. Why are your hand and your feet so far apart? Wait a second, is there something there? Something's there. There might just be a mushroom.
Looks like an old fort. Might be my way in.
Am I still following the feet? Nope, feet are... Oh no, they're back. Warning, due to the recently unearthed remains, renovation work have been suspended pending archaeological examination. Huh? Are you saying they found spooky bodies?
Something happened here.
She was yawning, I'm not gonna lie. Oh!
The split would come and go.
Oh.
If a place had a story to tell, well, I guess I was there to listen.
Oh. Oh, this is cool. Oh, wait, hold on. These do different things. Okay, so A for...
Dead.
Okay.
Like everything else in this place.
Okay, so... That's dead, but this isn't super dead. Right? How do I unlock this? Let's just walk up to the gate and see what happens.
Yeah, not getting through here. Not with the power out. When you exist in two realities, you're affected by either. I'd learned that the hard way. The place felt old and soaked in misery. Figures, I guess. A 1,000 years of history doesn't just happen. It's paid for. But even in the deepest darkness, light can linger. Lonely, fragile, waiting for someone to embrace it. As I absorbed the energy, I wondered who it was that left it behind. A dying soldier whispering the name of his beloved?
Okay, just keep it.
Or maybe just glad to be done with this world.
Do I have to hold it? Oh no, I guess my arm's glowy. Oh, I just realized the wall is just like a ton of people. Ugh. Okay, now I just go back to the little
In any case, I figured I could use it. Energy's energy, right? Oh, so that worked. Good for you, Marianne. These powers of mine, as much of a pain in the ass as they were, they did come in handy sometimes.
It's so hard to focus on both. But it's also...
So there I was, existing in two worlds, but never really living in either.
Well, what you say there, buddy? Fire hazard. It's because it's a forest. I guess that makes sense. I'm just strolling along. Trying to find the way in, one spook to another. Am I still following little feet? Oh, look at the little feet. They're still there. Well, what's over here? There's a dead deer.
What happened to you?
That's a different kind of dead deer. But back on the foot grind. Following Buzz Lightyear's footsteps. Let's do it. You're telling me left, but I'm gonna go right. Just for a second. See what's over here. 'Cause something's here.
What the hell?
Oh, we got some COD zombies, monkey type situation. Is there really nothing over here? It's just looking at it. Something here. I don't know if I can go any further. No. Not to my knowledge. Is this the path? Yeah. Wait, is it? Am I there? Am I at the resort yet? Hell yeah. Where's Thomas? Well, that's no resort.
What the hell are you, Neva? The aura in that place. I've seen others like it, but never this intense. It was like a landfill of memories, emotions, and none of them good.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Why'd that spook me?
Hello? Anybody in there? Locked. Obviously. There's gotta be another way.
I really hope you remember how to get back to your motorcycle. Oh, wait. I see feet. No, they don't. They're not useful feet. Okay. Oh no, I definitely just gotta go the other way. Hold on. We got this. Puzzle solving brain activated.
Well, I've already proven my prowess as a dumpster climber. Shit, the handle's missing. Maybe.
So I got, sadness giggles. Hello?
I think there's a broken window up there. If only I could reach it.
Okay, so we have to get into that room to grab the dumpster. To grab the dumpster, we need a handle. To get the handle, we have to conquer sadness, and I've been trying to do that for years. Oh,
I'm here. No, there's definitely something. Trust me, you made the right call sending me. Yes. It's only a matter of time.
Even the objects here had auras. When I touched them, I could sense their stories. Words, images, feelings left behind.
alright. This might be time. I might be bested already. Why can't I just break the glass? Why do I need to find a handle? God damn it. Stupid. Supervision. Why is it all spooky looking where I'm at? I don't know if I like that. Ooh. Neva Resort, summer of 1969, inauguration. The first secretary of the Polish United Workers' Party, Comrade Lady Star, something honored. These are a lot of words. New center, blah blah blah. Okay, this game takes place in Poland. That's what I got out of this. Though the Polish flags in the beginning were kind of a dead giveaway. Where can I find a handle? Why would there be a handle this far? Car door may be handled. Let's go.
Hey, old timer. Now, what's a fine machine like you doing in a place like this?
Is this it? Did I big brain this?
Doubling as a spare bedroom, apparently. Hope you don't mind if I, pop your trunk. Not much here. Although, this could come.
Okay.
Ah! What the hell?
Ow. Kind of spooked me. Just a little beep beep. Nothing else in the area? I think we're good. Alright, let's go see if a screwdriver can get me in. Without a handle. Screwdriver? Hell yeah.
So began the great dumpster heist of 1999.
Do I have to push the dumpster? Come on, girl. You got this.
I'm starting to get tired of your shit, Neva. You better be worth it.
Put your back into it. I have to go back in that room real quick, actually. Because I really just didn't check anything. And there would be a good reason. There is nothing here. Alright. Thomas. Thanks for making this so complicated. Ooh, more stuff, like shoes. I feel like I looked at everything. Oh, I have to inside it.
So it's true.
Wee.
The Neva massacre. I need to find this Thomas guy and get the hell out of here.
Alright, well that wasn't pleasant. Not even in the slightest. What's over here? A door that can't be opened. Yeah.
Hello? Anyone?
Is it sadness?
Thomas? You there?
The duckling! Why do my teeth fall out? Back to school, puzzles and crosswords, and much more. Why do my teeth fall out? Alright, cool. So we have to... I don't know, but we're over here. Sinners be damned. Vote for Pedro. Wait! That didn't come out yet. Hello? Well, that's not even close to a good sign. An on flashlight? Hello?
Hello? Thomas?
Where you at?
Easy, Marianne.
Oh,
It's just
why'd
a
the light
good
turned off?
old-fashioned haunted hotel. Calm your ass down and answer the bell.
Oh yeah, casually answer the damn bell. Oh, the light's glowing now. It's Buzz Lightyear again.
told me.
I did, didn't I?
Sadness.
You look real scared. I'm Sadness.
Marianne.
Her legs and arm.
Sadness. Is that your name? I mean, you seem pretty cheerful to me.
Well, it's what I remember. My friends used to call me by a different name. But I don't remember what it was.
Your friends.
Oh, yeah. I used to have a lot of friends here. But they're all gone now.
Did something happen to them?
I don't really want to talk about it.
That's okay. So, do you live here? All by yourself?
You wouldn't believe how boring it gets sometimes.
I can imagine. This place must have been...
Oh, yes. So busy. People coming and going all the time. Always someone to play with.
Must have been nice.
It was. Not anymore.
So... Tell me, what happened?
I remember. People stopped coming. Only a few of them stayed. But they became very sad. Very angry. They might hurt you.
Thanks. But I can take care of myself. Hey, I was wondering, have you seen...
Marianne,
Yes.
would you play with me? Just for a little while.
No, thank you.
It's been so long since I played with anyone.
Oh, okay. But I need your help first.
Yes. Yes! Anything,
I'm
Marianne!
looking for a man.
She's so cute. Wait.
Thomas. Do you know him?
Let me think. I've heard that name before. Somewhere.
Take your time.
Oh, yeah. The second floor. We can look there. Come on. Hurry,
Wait!
Marianne.
I can't go that way! Damn. I need to get up there somehow.
Wow, it's gotta be so trippy seeing two things. Okay, I'm gonna call it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. I will be right back tomorrow with another one with more spooky stuff. And yeah, this is pretty interesting. I like it so far. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share it because I want to get to a good 500 subs. So that'll be cool. Thank you again for watching, and you have a wonderful night. Good night.